Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. And where we had left off, we had just got done atoning for our sins so that we can wear the Crusader armor that we found up in this area, which was kind of interesting. We had to go through a quest chain and pray at a whole bunch of shrines all over the face of the map. So, let's see what we got going on now. Yeah, I've done a lot in Falkreath lately. I really want to change things up. Alright, so something I do need to do. I need to go visit the Shrine of Azura. I need to bring that mammoth tusk back to Isolde, and I do need to go join the Legion. So, we're going to get the low-hanging fruit out of the way. We're going to bring Isolde her mammoth tusk. And hopefully that'll make us a new friend. Okay, we got the little arrow there. Means I think she's wandering around town. It's good when these people are easy to find. Up on the steps. She occasionally... Yeah, there she is. She likes to walk back and forth from Dragon's Reach there. Hello, I have something for you.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade. Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda.
Well, here's your mammoth tusk.
Thank you. This should turn that old cat's gaze. Maybe I'll be able to become a caravaneer myself one day. As promised, let me show you a thing or two about bargaining. Don't want some shifty merchant giving you a raw trade.
Well, that was nice to gain a few speech points. It's always kind of fun. She always talks about how she wants to buy the bannered mare. But at the same time, literally breaths later, she was saying how she wants to become a Khajiit caravaner, so I don't really think she's got the whole plan figured out, but that's totally okay. So what we're going to do now... Oh, I haven't actually been to Solitude. That's right. We are going to go join the Legion and get started there. Because we are a good Imperial, and we definitely want to support law and order. And law and order in Skyrim, of course, is the Empire. Putting down the Stormcloak Rebellion. Those pesky Stormcloaks. Huff, puff, huff, puff. Yeah, I'm going to start... Oh, I've got... Interesting. Alright, I'll check on that. Yeah, I'll check on that in a minute. I was gonna say, I've got just about to the point where I'm gonna switch from smithing to enchanting.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogbeer. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Svar, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
You betrayed us!
You should tell her that Uncle is scum that betrayed his high king.
That guy's impatient.
You're all hard, Vivian.
Traitor!
Rogver, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
Whoops.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torrig. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
Boo!
This guy doesn't have a lot of fans. Bad day for Rogveer.
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
Yeah, bad day.
Damn gate guard you were!
I love how they just leave it there, you know, the corpse like spitting out blood. Oh, I can search the body? Oh, that's so morbid. Alright. I never noticed that before.
He died well. I expected more.
Okay, well, we had a
to bad rubbish, I say.
good little public execution
Like
there.
you could do with a ripe apple, or a tomato, cabbage, or leek.
It's very nice of the city to have these little public gardens for me to scour for alchemy ingredients. Alright, let's head on up and join the Legion.
Proudspire Manor. Now there's a fine home. Up for sale, too. If you're interested, talk to the steward in the keep.
I don't think I can afford that. If memory serves, the house in Solitude's pretty expensive.
Damn Stormcloak rebels.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts report, sir. Every day more join his cause. Riften, Dawnstar, and Winterhold support him.
It's not a cause. It's a rebellion.
Call it whatever you like, General. The man's going to try to take Whiterun.
Jarl Balgruuf.
Balgruuf refuses the Legion's right to garrison troops in his city. On the other hand, he also refuses to acknowledge Ulfric's claim.
Well, if he wants to stand outside the protection of the Empire, fine. Let Ulfric pillage his city.
General.
You people and your damn Jarls.
Sir, you can't force a Nord to accept help he hasn't asked for.
If Ulfric's making a move for Whiterun, then we need to be there to stop him. Draft another letter with the usual platitudes, but this time share some of your intelligence regarding Ulfric's plans. Embellish if you have to. We'll let it seem like it's his idea.
Yes, sir.
You Nords and your bloody sense of honor.
Sir.
How you doing, Mr. Cylon?
Are my men now giving free rein to anyone who wanders into the castle?
Yeah, kinda.
Do you have some reason to be here, citizen?
Yeah, I believe we've already met.
Have we? Oh, of course. You were at Helgen. One of the prisoners, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, I helped Hadvar escape. He said he'd vouch for me.
Hadvar's alive? I hope that's true. He's a damn good soldier. But he hasn't reported in yet, so he can't exactly confirm your story. In the meantime, why don't you have a chat with Legate Ricka? I suspect we might have use for someone resourceful like you. Not many survived Helgen. Besides, I'm sure your being imprisoned was all a terrible misunderstanding.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. Just a misunderstanding.
You survived Helgen? General Tullius told me what happened. Not many made it out alive. I've got a good feeling about you, and I don't often get good feelings about anything. A warrior knows to trust her gut.
It's my cool armor.
I'm not going to go through the normal process with you. I've got a little test lined up. Pass that, and we'll talk about you joining the Legion.
Okay, what kind of test?
The kind that evaluates your usefulness during duress. I'm sending you to clear out Fort Hrogstad. If you survive, you'll pass. If you die, then I'll have no further use for your corpse.
What's at Fort Hrogstad?
The ancients built many of the fortresses that dot the landscape of Skyrim. Sadly, most have fallen into disrepair, and nearly all have been overrun with bandits or other vagabonds. Fort Hrogstad is one of the few that remains mostly intact. We're going to install a garrison there, but first, you're going to clean out the bandits that have moved in.
I'm going alone?
Yes, this is a test. I don't think you're regular militia material. I want to see what you're capable of.
Well, consider the fort already yours.
Good, that's what I want to hear. Now go make it happen, soldier. Sir.
Alright. Let's see what we just signed up for.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of mead.
Fort Haragstad. Oh, convenient. It's right near the Steedstone. But before that, I think... Yeah, I got a bunch of junk I gotta sell first. I gotta clear out some weight. If I'm clearing an entire fort, I'm guessing there's a pretty good chance... What time is it? Yeah. I'm guessing there's a pretty good chance I'm going to be coming back with a fair amount of loot. Alright. So let's do the normal circuit of hitting the vendors, clearing out all of our rubbish. Little basket starts spinning around on its own.
Just arrive in the city? Is it true what they say then? There are dragons about.
Yeah, this guy... He always hides. I can never find this dude. Sometimes he's out here working his thing. Sometimes he's just nowhere to be found. Ignore that minor visual glitch with the water. There he is, maybe.
Seems there's no end to the needs of the Imperials. But what can I help you with?
You make armor for the Imperials?
It's almost all I have time for these days. The men training here in Solitude, and the troops out in the field, they all need weapons and armor. You should look into joining. They could use every hand they can get.
You're pretty dedicated to the Empire, then.
To be honest, no. But High King Torrig supported them. And now, her Lady Elisif has thrown in with them. You could say I'm a king's man at heart. I guess that's Jarl's man now. My loyalty lies with Solitude. So, where Jarl Elisif leads, I follow.
Have you considered getting out there and fighting?
I think I would, if it weren't for my son and my wife. Oh, Seema would have my hide if I even suggested I might step foot on a battlefield. You think Stormcloaks and Legionnaires are dangerous? Ha!
Alright, well, unfortunately it doesn't look like you're gonna...
Return anytime you need arms or armor.
Well, I would.
Forge never rests.
But you're not offering me a vendor-appropriate dialogue option. Alright, see about the Fletcher.
True, I may look the part of dashing swordsman, but I prefer the art of wit to that of warfare.
Now...
What are you hunting? Never mind. I don't want to know.
If memory serves, this guy also sells crossbow stuff. So I'm going to be taking advantage of that in just a moment. Yes, he has crossbow stuff. Dwarven bolts are usually kind of my go-to. So, ooh. Okay, he's got some interesting stuff. All right, so
Perhaps
let
I'll
me
be seeing more of you.
Let me make sure I've got my crossbow equipped. Damage 21.
Your typical an archer, eh? I've got just what you need.
Alright, let's take a look at what his crossbows would do for me. Imperial crossbow is a small upgrade for 477. Orcish crossbow, more significant upgrade. Ooh, silver crossbow. Oh, yeah. That's perfect. That fits with all the rest of my silver equipment. I'm going to buy that. And I'm also going to buy some steel bolts. And some silver bolts. I didn't even know that was a thing. Okay. And, any interest, 49? Well, he really didn't want to buy my crossbows for too much. But that's okay. silver crossbow, and we'll favorite that, and we will set that as number 1.
If you're ever in need of fletching supplies.
And I don't think I have any silver ingots or anything on me. I don't. So next time I get some, I'll hit the grindstone and improve my crossbow a bit. But for now, we're going to head over to Bits and Pieces.
I'm not interested, Jari. It doesn't matter how many times you ask.
And hopefully unload some of the rest of this inventory. Oh, kids running around. Excuse me.
I thought adventurers...
Viren said you got here just before the execution. Must have been a lovely first sight.
Who's Beriand?
Baron's my husband. He works the forge up at Castle Dower.
Oh, I just met him.
I barely see him nowadays, what with him filling orders for the army.
Yeah, you're the wife who'd kick his butt. Well, what have you got for sale?
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Alright. Let's see if you'll buy... Yes, alright. You're going to buy... Oh, you have, like, no money. Well, you at least bought a couple of staffs. And hopefully a bunch of this junk. Necklace of smithing. Yeah, I'm not getting rid of that. Alright, I need to go back to the farm and dump a whole bunch of this construction material. Yeah, you don't have anywhere near enough
Come
money.
back to Bits
so
and Pieces anytime.
before I hit Fort Haragstad there, looks like I have 1 or 2 more quick errands to run. So let's head back to the farm real quick, dump off all our construction materials. And while we're here, we'll see if we've got any silver. Yes, we do. Okay. And we'll be using that silver in just a moment. Here we go. And we should be able to improve the crossbow with that. Nice. And we'll deposit the rest of those silver ingots. Now look at, what do we have for soul gems? All these soul gems are empty. I'm going to have to do something about that eventually. Alright, do I have, how are we doing? 192. We still got, alright, we got a bunch of ingredients. Oh, my stuff's falling off the floor. Yeah, I also should... I should put a shrine here, because what I'm thinking... Which, isn't Kinnereth, I think, the one that gives stamina? Blessing of Kinnereth. I hope I got that right. Yes. Perfect. Okay. Because what I am going to do is a quick round of this. Damage health. Yeah, I could have told you that. That's random zombie flesh we just ate. What could possibly go wrong? Vampire dust. Vampire, yeah, invisibility. I was going to say, I seem to recall vampire dust and Nirnroot being the recipe for invisibility potions. Alright, so let's deposit all these ingredients. Looks like I may have taken them and done a round of potion crafting. Oh, I didn't mean to eat that. Okay. Alright, we're growing there. You know what I'm thinking? So, the income that you get out of the farm, the passive income you get that I've been using to train up my skills, comes from, I don't know the whole formula, but as far as I remember, the majority of it comes from the crops you have planted, like all this wheat and stuff that we've got, right? So we get the passive income from the wheat, and we can come harvest the wheat. You put one of these down. Okay. So we get the passive income from the wheat, we can harvest the wheat, and we get some automatically in the pantry there. Well, there is a farm over in Rorikstead, which is not far from here, where you can go randomly sell them wheat. Oh, did I just... No, okay, I gave it back, good. Where they will randomly buy wheat from you. So I can I can switch the wheat out later once I get some other alchemy recipes learned and some other crops that I want to grow for that purpose. But for now, I can plant a whole bunch of this wheat. And in addition to the passive income that these crops are going to give me, I'll be able to come by and harvest the wheat periodically. I don't remember, I think, like once a week or however long it takes. And use the wheat that I pick out of the ground and the wheat that I find in the cupboard and go sell it to that farm NPC. Are these already planted? Yeah. Sell it to that farm NPC over in Rorikstead. And I don't remember how much you get. It's only a couple of gold per, but it'll add up over time. We're making a series of small investments. And wheat in alchemy, if my memory serves me, when we add the wheat to the healing potion, it also gives the added effect, the fortify health. In addition to restoring our health, it turns the potion into a potion of restore health and fortification. So it increases our maximum hit points for a minute or so while we heal, which is pretty useful, in the middle of a nasty fight. So we're just about done. Okay, and I think we're just about done here, but what I was gonna check, last thing before we hit Fort Hrogstad, I'm gonna check my mining training. Now there are... What's this? Oh, come on. Yeah. There are different levels of trainers in Skyrim where, like this blacksmith guy, he can only train me up to a certain level. And where is he?
Legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
There he is. He can only train me.
What brings you to Balamon today? You wish to do what I do?
Up to a certain level with blacksmithing. Yeah, look at how much gold he's taking to train me now. Oh, it adds up real quick. All right. And that's where the farm income goes. And that just saves us an enormous amount of time. We don't technically have to do that. I mean, I could be doing fast travel to all the mines, smelting tons and tons of ore. I mean, just going all over the place. But it just consumes an enormous amount of clock time to do that. So, alright, let's clear out the fort. Now, it should be this place right over here. I don't think I've been here in a while. I seem to recall that, that if you play as, as the Stormcloaks, this is one of the fortresses that you have to clear out of Imperial soldiers.
You picked a bat.
And actually, let me make sure that I have... Okay, this is the active one. Don't shoot me in the back with an arrow. Oh, geez, alright.
It's nothing. I'll carve you into pieces.
These bandits. Come on.
It'll be so much easier to roll when you're dead.
The reach on this sword isn't quite what I hoped it would be. But we're getting the job done. And getting hit with arrows in the middle of the kill shot. Come on, how are we missing these shots? Do it the old-fashioned way. Cold steel. There. Alright, is that all of them? It is, but we didn't get credit for clearing it out. We probably have to go inside. Alright, let's find a way into the keep. Oh, there's a tower. Okay, not up there. Sometimes on top of the towers there's like a little hatch that goes down inside. So I like to check that. See if anybody's up here begging for a Fus Roda. Alright, not today. And are there any... Yeah, I in the middle of combat, I didn't really get a chance to search the bodies. Sometimes on these quests, one of these folks will like have a key that can occasionally be important to take. A lot of orcish arrows. Amulet of Mara. I'll keep that around. Alright, here we go. Fort Haragstad.
Is someone there?
Yep.
Time to end this little... Is someone there?
Yep. Someone is in fact here. Where'd you come from? I was just in there. Oh, it goes up. I'm blind. See what you guys got up here. Ooh. I keep hoping to find tomatoes. Stupid adept lock. Oh, we had it. There we go. Dwarven sword. Not going to be used at the moment. This Crusader sword we got is pretty badass, can't lie. Alright, let's check out our books. Nothing huge there.
Huh? Time to end this little game.
Did you just electrify me? Iron Sword of Shocks. Huh. Well, you've got some good armor. I'm going to take that and sell it. Yeah, these guys had a fair amount of stuff. And did that give us credit for completing the quest? It did not. Alright, so we've got... I think I saw a second door out front. We'll go check that. Ooh. Oh. 73 gold. Yeah, okay, here we go. Alright, now we got a quest marker on it.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Ain't it a surprise, though? I'm just gonna... Don't mind me. I'm just gonna loot all the rest of this stuff while I'm waiting for that guy. Get yourself an island. Well, I don't know how you're gonna do that.
Never should have come here.
Yeah. How you getting an island now? Shouldn't have been a bandit. Alright, looks like we cleared the fort. Let's see if there's another chest in here. I am also on the lookout for tomatoes. You never know where you're going to find them. I mean, they got a lot of these, like, cheese wedges and stuff. Brief history of the Empire. Any prisoners? Nothing. Alright, let's get out of here. And yet we gotta report back to Legate Ricca. Come on. There we go.
Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed, and my working days are done.
Alright, what time is it? Okay, the shops might not be closed yet. And is there some miracle chance that you're actually going to give me a dialogue?
Seems there's no...
Yes, okay,
Take
here
a
we
look.
go. Alright, let me sell you all this junk we just got. Okay. Got a couple thousand more
Anytime
armor.
you need arms or armor.
I will.
My forge never rests.
Good. Alright, let's see what the legate says about us having cleared out Fort Hrogstad.
Tell me again why I'm wasting men chasing after a fairy tale.
If Ulfric gets his hand on that crown, it won't be a fairy tale. It'll be a problem.
Don't you Nords put any stock in your own traditions? I thought the Moot chose the king. We're backing Elisif. When the Moot meets, they'll do the sensible thing.
Not everyone's agreed to the moot. You've been here long enough to know that Nords aren't always sensible. We follow our hearts.
So what? Ulfric gets this crown and then suddenly he's High King?
No, it's not as simple as that. But the jagged crown would be a potent symbol for his cause to rally around. But if we found it first...
And we gave it to Elisif.
In the absence of the moot, it would further legitimize her claim.
Perhaps. I'm entrusting you with what resources I can spare. But I'm warning you, if this turns out to be a waste of time and men...
It won't be a waste.
Make sure you take the auxiliary here. You can send him back when you get there and find nothing but old bones and cobwebs.
The Stonefist's no fool. He's found the crown, but we'll get to it first. Welcome back, soldier. I'm glad you made it in one piece. I'll send men to garrison the fort right away. You did well. I'm impressed.
Thank you.
But before we go any further, it's time for you to officially join the Legion. Speak with General Tullius. He'll administer the oath.
Ooh,
in
getting all
the
fancy.
Legion, you'll be taking an oath binding you to the service of the Emperor, and thus to every citizen of the Empire. We need the rift. We need to regain control of it before we can march on Windhelm without worry about our rear guard.
Well, you gonna give me
Changed
the
your
oath?
mind? Decided you wanted to soldier for the Empire after all.
Never said I didn't. I'm ready to take the oath.
Well then, repeat after me. Upon my honor, I do swear undying loyalty to the Emperor Titus Mede II.
Upon my honor, I do swear undying loyalty to the Emperor Titus Mede II.
And unwavering obedience to the officers of his great empire.
And unwavering obedience to the Cylon officers of his great empire.
May those above judge me, and those below take me, if I fail in my duty.
May those above judge me, and those below take me if I fail in my duty.
Long live the Emperor, long live the Empire.
Long live the Emperor, long live the Empire, and his Cylon General.
Welcome to the Imperial Legion, soldier. Just remember, we take care of our own. Once you're in the Legion, you're in it for life.
Cool.
Speak to Behrend. He's normally out by the forge. He'll get you outfitted. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Legate Ricka has a special assignment for you.
Yeah, I just heard about it.
Welcome to the Legion, Auxiliary. Listen up.
Ulfric will want to take Whiterun from us, but we will hold fast. We can't give the rebellion free rein through the center of Skyrim.
Welcome to the Legion, Auxiliary. Listen up. Ulfric's right-hand man, Galmar Stonefist, has located what he believes is the final resting place of the Jagged Crown. We're going to make sure he doesn't get his hands on it.
Sounds easy.
The rest of my men are already assembling outside Corvinjune. I'll meet you there as soon as I finish up here.
Well, okay. What's the Jagged Crown?
A legendary crown dating back to King Harald's time, or before. A powerful relic of a golden age, long since past. Legend has it that the crown is made from the bones and teeth of ancient dragons, and is said to increase the power of the wearer. Whatever the truth, if Ulfric gets his hands on it, it would be a powerful symbol around which to rally support for his cause.
How do we know that the crown is in Corvenjund?
Well, to be frank, we don't. Its location was lost with King Borgus, when the Great Hunt killed him off while on his Lushan campaigns. Supposedly, his body was brought back to Skyrim and secretly buried with the crown. Knowledge of that location was lost in the Wars of Secession. But my agents report that Galmar is pretty damn convinced Corvinjune is the tomb of King Borgus. I know Galmar. We fought in many wars together. He's not a sentimental man taken to fancy. If he believes the crown is there, he's likely found it.
Okay.
Don't wait for me. Get to Corvinjune as soon as you're ready.
I'm going right now.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften.
I heard so too. Alright. So this is where we're going. And we've got a number of little hot spots. We're going to use the Nightingale Inn. I think I mentioned before that the Nightingale Inn is a really useful travel spot to have tagged. There's a lot of stuff that sends us into this general area. This, of course, being one of those things. And I'm going to leave my reindeer at the inn for now. I'm not going to risk taking it with me. Occasionally, you get, like, weird Spriggans and stuff that wander out in this area, I think. From this little druid grove we're about to run through. And I don't want to risk something killing off my reindeer. Is that maybe ore? It is. Always good to find random ore. Oh, we got a red dot. And I can't hit anything. Come on. There we go. Got no stamina. Oh, looks like that's actually a dungeon. Well, we're gonna ignore that for now. Alright. Met up with our Legionnaire homeboys.
What's the situation?
Good to see you, my friend.
Hey!
I knew you'd make a proper Legionnaire.
Thank you.
I'm glad you'll be with me in there. I don't like the looks of this place. And I'm not talking about the Stormcloaks.
What are you talking about?
These old ruins. They don't want us here. The ancient ones. Better left alone. But never mind all that. We're the Emperor's soldiers. We'll do our duty no matter what stands in our way, right?
Stormcloaks were already camped out.
Looks like the damned rebels got here first.
They don't know
No
we're
matter.
here.
We have the element of surprise. Prepare to move out.
I'm ready, ma'am.
Follow me.
In we go.
Those Stormcloaks appear for the same reason we are. Ulfric, the Pretender, wants that crown, but we're not going to let him have it. I realize some of you may know men on the other side, but remember this. They are the enemy now, and will not hesitate to end your lives either. General Tullius is counting on us to bring back the Jagged Crown, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Let's show these rebels what real soldiers look like.
Hell yeah. Yeah, we're spotted. And we're gonna grab just one set of equipment. Yeah. The Stormcloak armor there. Oh, master. I'm not going to bother with that. I'll be sitting there for 5 minutes picking that lock. The Stormcloak armor kind of doubles as the armor for the guards in Windhelm. So it'll sort of complete my set there.
They never knew what hit them.
All right, in we go. Ooh. Potion of extended invisibility. Excellent. In we charge.
Everybody ready? We charge.
Of the Empire!
As always, I'm doing all the work.
You two, stay and guard the entrance. We don't want any
All right, let's dive on in. Nothing up there. Yeah, taste the steel. Bad day to be on a Stormcloak.
I don't like the look of this. Perfect spot for an ambush. 10 to 1, they're just waiting for us on the other side.
But there isn't any other way through, Legate.
Let's not jump to conclusions, soldier. The Legion always...
Yeah, they were waiting for us. Thankfully, we're kind of badass. Ooh, big chest. And it's empty. Damn Stormcloaks have been taking all my loot.
Ha! Like the bite.
I don't really remember my way around in here very well. It's been a while. Might... Oh. Yeah. Get out of here. Take the high road. I think we were already in here. Were we? Yeah, because we came in... Yeah, I'm going completely the wrong way. There we go. Enough of that. Alright, here we are. I think this is the... Yep. Dead Stormcloaks. I'll grab another set. Why not? One thing that's kind of hard to find is the shield for Windhelm there. Because most of these guys, they use just hide shields with their Stormcloak armor. Okay. That was a pretty disappointing chest. In fairness, it wasn't a very substantial trap. Looks like they couldn't quite get through here. Let's check out, where is it? Ebony Dragon Claw. Looks like Wolf Butterfly Dragon. There we go.
Good job.
Yeah, I've done one of these before.
All right, everyone.
I mean, thank you, Rika, for the compliment. That was a serious puzzle. Took me weeks to figure out. This is a little quiet.
All right, Legionnaires. Spread out and see what we've got. Auxiliary, do what you do best. See if you can find some way to...
I'll do what I do best. All the work. I do all the work. That's what I do best. Well, okay, it's a nice little treasure room. And that chest is booby-trapped. And it looks like it's booby-trapped for spikes. Yeah, I'll leave those spikes. That wasn't bad, though. Alright.
How's it going? You find anything yet?
Yeah, I found a treasure chest. Oh, another one. I think that's...
All right, let's move, men. We've got more. Steady, Legionnaires. We've been through worse. Just keep your guard up.
Yeah, you guys fight the Draugr.
Close.
I'll go in here and do all the work. Because that's what we do. That's what Dragonborns do. All the work.
Be careful.
Yeah, that's one of the things in scenes like that where you've got a whole bunch of these people following you. You just run through the door and like they'll all just show up. You can totally skip the rest of that fight. All right, so we're gonna. I don't remember off the top of my head how hard this fight is, but just for good measure, we're gonna go through generic poison. Okay.
Open.
Come on, get him down. Stupid Draugr. Sorry, Legionnaire buddy. Oh. Yeah.
What I was afraid of.
Oh. Oh, really? That's how it is? All right. That was a pretty hard lock there. Where's Rika? I didn't kill her by accident, did I?
Take that crown back to Solitude. We'll stay here and see if we can find anything else that could be of use.
All right, that sounds fair. I will take this crown back to Solitude. And it looks like I got a word up here, too. Come on, give me a good one. Slow time. Slow time on paper is objectively a good shout. It's not one... What was that? Oh. It's not one that I personally make a lot of use out of. But it is objectively good if you get yourself into a really complicated fight. Let me tell you how glad I am they give you the markers up on your compass up at the top of the UI there. Makes it real easy in situations like that to know which way to go. Without having to, like, check your map or anything. You know, just have a quick glance. I mean, it only saves, like, 3 seconds, but it's nice. Alright. Now, before I go back to Solitude, I am actually going to make a quick vendor run into Whiterun. Sell off a bunch of this crud I just got. Come on. Hello.
I don't claim to be the best. Take a look.
Oh, I don't want your weapons. I want my weapons. And apparel. Elven helmet.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Don't worry, I won't. Do I have... Yeah, ooh. Ooh! Can actually equip that. I never noticed. She didn't want to buy the honed ancient Nord greatsword? That's interesting. Well, let's do our stuff in Solitude. We'll go turn in the Jagged Crown.
Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed.
Yeah, being old's not so bad.
Wanderer
oh,
like
you.
Seems there's no end to the needs of the Imperials. But what can I help you with?
General Tullius said you get me outfitted with free armor that I don't need.
I just have one question for you. Light, medium, or heavy?
Heavy will sell better, so...
They don't make finer steel anywhere else. If this doesn't keep you from dying, nothing will. Now that's it. One free outfit per soldier. You lose that.
The Empress cousin Vittoria.
I will be vendoring all that back off.
I mostly...
Can't wait to kill another of Ulfric's boys.
Ulfric will want to take Whiterun from us. But we will hold fast. We can't give the rebellion free reign through the center of Skyrim.
Well, here's the Jagged Crown. Legate Rika sent me to deliver it to you.
Excellent work, soldier. I have to admit, I had my doubts it even existed. Did you run into any trouble?
Nothing I couldn't handle, because I did all the work.
That's what I like to hear. I'll get the full report from Legate Rika. Now then, I need someone I can trust to deliver a message of great import to Jarl Balgruf of Whiterun. We have it on good authority that Ulfric has raised enough men to attack the city of Whiterun. The Jarl, however, refuses the Legion's support. This missive should convince him. Be aware, soldier. These documents contain sensitive intelligence for the Jarl's eyes only.
Okay. Well, that is good to know. And so we made a decent amount of progress. We went out, we joined the Legion, we cleared out the fort, and we retrieved the Jagged Crown. So I am going to call that an episode. Make sure to check out the next one and see what happens when we deliver this message to the Jarl. As always, thanks for watching.